This collaboration has been such a wonderful manifestation and example of the super exciting growth of the College of Music. And we thought we want to bring world-renowned artists to our campus and expose them to our students. And we want to do this through the genre of chamber music. And this conversation just led to more conversations, including who would we want to bring? And we all agreed that Akropolis Reed Quintet were fantastic, on the rise, and dear friends. Bringing in Akropolis and building this chamber music program at the same time just seemed like the perfect way to celebrate all of these things.
We've had a number of guest artists throughout the years here at the school and now college, but none of it was really something that we thought about as a long-term effort. So the opportunity now to formalize this entire thought process and bring skilled guest artists in for our students, our faculty, and our community to interact with is just exactly what was the original plan. I hope that we leave this better musicians and better people. But it's such a great experience for our students and our faculty and our entire community.
I first met Akropolis in the summer of 2022 when I attended their Chamber Music Festival in Northern Michigan. For that festival, I wrote a piece that ultimately became a bass clarinet concerto for Andrew Kepi, who is the fantastic bass clarinetist in the Akropolis Reed Quintet. And as a result of that experience, they asked me to write a piece for their quintet, which I just jumped at the opportunity because they do everything with total commitment and aplomb, and I knew anything that I would give them, they would make sound amazing. When you're working with professional musicians like that, it raises your standard as a composer because you want to give them the best possible thing so that they can do their best, and everyone makes everyone better.
So we started working with Ryan in 2022 on a new piece, which actually has turned out to be sort of two separate pieces, which we're going to perform together in the premiere. And we started with just workshops with him and sketches, so we actually got to spend a lot of time with him, like one-on-one, in a room making music for him. And then there was some time off while he took really a year and a half, I think, or more, to kind of just think about what all that was going to happen. He got this job here at UT Knoxville in the meantime, and lots of other cool stuff, and then sat down to write the piece, which turned into what it is now that we'll be performing tonight.
I just want to give us just a shout out to our students. I felt like they performed so beautifully for Akropolis in their master classes. They showed up to the events, they were sitting in the front row, engaged, asking questions. And, probably my favorite moments were the excitement and the buzz that I felt after Akropolis's performance. They worked so hard for so long, just so much dedication and sacrifice in order to be at their highest level for Akropolis, and I was just so proud of all of them.
I think every time you have an event like this, you're trying to get great musicality, learn something, allow them to teach us things that we maybe didn't know. But the other thing is, these events always give you an opportunity to learn something you weren't expecting. I think when we bring guest artists in here, we definitely want to get their musical skills, but there's such a music economy out there today that we need to know how they're interacting in it. We want to hear how that's happening. So we know they're great artists. The Akropolis Quintet, of course, just won the Grammy, so we know they're good. When we got them, they were Grammy nominated, now they won the Grammy, so what a wonderful thing.
As a composer, writing for professionals like Akropolis is like writing a detailed recipe and giving it to them, but they are like the best chefs in the world. And they are able to take your recipe and turn it into something even better than the recipe was because of their skills as musicians, their own creativity, their willingness to take risks, and their overall excellence. Akropolis formed as friends in their undergrad degree program, and I guess 16 years later, they're now a professional chamber ensemble that's won a Grammy. That's a sort of built-in model for possible futures for student music majors, is you can form things in undergrad, plant seeds that may not seem like something in 2 years or 5 years, but 10 years down the road could be your entire professional life.
We've used this in a way to communicate what we've learned over the decades now about what having a career in the arts in general can even be. Everything that goes into it is new and creative. It's been really exciting to see younger groups, even while they're still in college, commissioning their peers like we did.
My advice would be to find the people who are going to help you get there, and find the people who are going to pick you up when you're feeling down.
I think my advice would be to not be afraid to collaborate with others in a way that will push yourself.
Invest and think about your whole self rather than trying to focus like sort of tunnel vision about the music career.
Say yes to opportunities and experiences as much as you can. Be a yes person.
It's honestly all on you as an artist to go after making the things that you want to make. So if you want to make an album while you're still in school, you should 100% go for it. If you want to commission people while you're in school, you should go for it. Don't wait until you graduate or until someone gives you like the thumbs up or green light that like you're good enough, you've accomplished enough, right? You should just go out there and feel like you can completely take on the projects that you want to as an artist today. Don't wait until you're out of school for you to start building your artistic identity and your projects right now.